Hi, this is Razorwire, and this is your daily twin flame reading. Today we're going to be using the Light Seer's Tarot and the Work Your Light Oracle. And I will be trying this on my phone today. Hopefully the sound quality will be better. So what do we need to know for the Divine Feminine today? What do we need to know? Okay, we got a few cards there. And let's get an oracle card as well. Okay, so let's see what we need to know for the Divine Feminine. The first card is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is about new beginnings, about inspiration, about creativity and passion and fire. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is about spiritual growth, learning. You know, it's a sign of messages. Okay, so and mostly those messages are going to pertain to your work or your career, but it can pertain to other things. The Page of Pentacles can also represent an adolescent. You may have an adolescent child, or you yourself might be an adolescent or a student. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So a lot of powerful cards today, feminine. The Queen of Wands is a dynamic and charismatic and feisty woman. You know, she knows what she wants. She goes after what she wants. She's shining her light brightly. She might be a bit of a drama queen, but she's the kind of person that you notice, when she walks in a room. She's strong and independent and standing in her power. And your Work the Light Oracle today is yes. Just say yes. Okay, so this is really, really positive here, feminine. Any projects that you were thinking about undergoing, this is a really good sign that you need to go ahead with that. If you're thinking about returning to school and kind of starting over, it's a great sign. And it may even indicate that it's, a good time to reach out to your masculine if it's been something that you've been considering. And I will add the caveat that if you do reach out, don't expect anything. Don't expect a response. Don't expect things to go in any particular way. And if you're okay with that, if you're comfortable with that, if you can reach out without those expectations, then now could be a really good time to connect with them, because you are in your power today, feminine. You're on fire, you could say. Now, what do we need to know for the Divine Masculine today? Okay, so what do we need to know for the Divine Masculine? Got a couple of cards coming out. I'm hoping this is going to be a relatively quick reading, but we'll see. What do we need to know for the Divine Masculine? I'm having trouble getting Work Your Light Oracle card. It doesn't want to come out. Here we go. Okay, so the Divine Masculine. We've got the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is about intuition and compassion. Your masculine is really feeling their emotions today. They could be in a good headspace for listening. With the Queen of Cups, they may be a bit more sensitive than normal, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. It depends. If they're the type when they get sensitive that they sort of shut down or put up a guard, that might not be such a good thing. If they're the type of masculine who will talk about their feelings, who will get real with you, then it could be a great sign. And we've got the Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Cups is about imagination, it's about choices, it's about distractions, distracting yourself. They may be distracting themselves with their work or with other things, especially if they're feeling a bit emotionally raw or vulnerable today. And then we've got the Hermit. So they may need some space for themselves. So they may not respond even if you reach out to them. It's not a sign. They may appreciate that you've reached out, but they may not necessarily answer you today. Because the Hermit is indicating that they're kind of going within, taking some time for self. They may be, because they have the Seven of Cups, they may be overthinking a little bit or trying to make sense of things, all the emotions that they're feeling. Then we've got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is a card of passion and fire and creativity. And it is a sign of messages. So they might surprise you and kind of come out of hiding just to reach out to you. Yeah, because it is a card of good messages, of good news, or they may be receiving good news, and that good news may be a letter from you, a text from you. It's something that they might really look forward to, even if they don't say anything about it. And for your the masculine god, keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So they have their spiritual support team working with them over time. They have, ancestors from their past supporting them on this journey. They are protected. This journey is protected. It is a sacred journey. And that's why you can't rush it or why you can't force things before they're actually ready, because it is such a sacred journey. It's important. It's bigger than the two of you. It's about raising the vibration of the planet. So it's a big deal. All right. What do we need to know for the journey? What do we need to know for the journey today? This might give us some clarity. And work your light oracle for the journey. All right, let's see. For the journey today, we've got the Nine of Wands, and that's grit and determination, hope for the future, standing your ground. It's a sign that you're almost there. It's like that one last push. And then you've got the Page of Wands again, which I put back in. And that's a card of passion, good news, enthusiasm, adventure, authenticity. And we've got Six of Cups here. And a Six of Cups is, nostalgia, sweet memories, viewing the past with rose-colored glasses. It's childhood and joy and playfulness. And this is, if you have a past with your masculine, it's understanding that things are growing and changing, that you need to always leave space for your partner to grow and change, and you shouldn't get caught up in how things used to be. Let things grow into what they were meant to be. But I also think it's a reminder today to keep it light, to keep it joyful, as you might have in childhood, to keep it simple, straightforward. No games, just straightforward, joyful, heartfelt, if you're thinking about reaching out. And we've got the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay, so you're learning the lessons. Everything that is happening in your highest good. Some of what's happening might be very difficult. It can be very emotional. This journey can be extremely emotional. But everything that is happening is to grow you into the person that you are ultimately meant to become. So both of you, despite all this passion in this reading, might be still feeling a bit vulnerable emotionally. You might be feeling, because that kind of passion, it can, easily kind of burn out of control. So make sure that you focus on joy and gratitude and you know, keep it positive. So if you decide to communicate today, keep it positive, keep it light. You know, don't force anything. Don't try to control the situation. Don't try to control your twin. You know, don't try to resurrect the past. You know, be in the now. Well, that has been a twin flame reading. I really hope that you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.